it's going to be a pleasant and comfortable next couple of days. There will be a lot of sun, but it won't look too bright with wildfire smoke aloft. That will create some haze and thus maybe put a little bit of a damper on what will actually be a really nice next couple of days. Beyond that, the pattern gets a little bit more uncertain with a front nearby, which could lead to some stormier conditions by the time we get towards the end of the week. But until that point, temperatures are only going up from here. 76 tomorrow, 87 a day later on Wednesday, with, again, a lot of sun, maybe not looking super bright with a lot of haze aloft. Radar right now showing a boundary that's driving through the area from west to east, moving right across Fort Wayne. So over the next couple of hours, we could be talking about a shower or a downpour, but for the most part that should be isolated, and for the most part the threat of that continues to drop as we head into the evening hours. Temps right now are 1 to 5 degrees cooler than where we were yesterday, so putting us in the mid-70s or so. Winds are coming out of the southwest for now, but they will switch to out of the west, and that's what will bring in some of that drier air overnight tonight. 65 degrees Fort Wayne, 9 o'clock tonight, 64 Columbia City. Overnight, we'll see lows fall back into the mid-50s, so it's a windows open type night, and tomorrow looks very nice. Mid to upper 70s with some of that wildfire smoke making a return. Tomorrow night, another pleasant one, dropping on down into the 50s once again. Speaking of the smoke, here's our model simulation of those smoke emissions. And you're seeing it pour on down tonight thanks to that wind coming in from the west-northwest. So that means tomorrow, again, we're dealing with the hazy skies, and perhaps that lingers into Wednesday before we'll start to see that shear on out later on in the week. So it doesn't look like it's going to impact air quality at this point much, but there might be some degradation, especially if you're in one of those sensitive groups when it comes to particulate matter. Beyond that, we turn a little bit more complicated in the weather department. Wednesday looks dry. Wednesday looks like a warm one, and then a boundary is going to begin to set up by the time we get to Thursday. Right now, it looks far enough north that we should be mainly dry on Thursday, but there's only a, say, 50-mile difference in some guidance between where this sets up. If it's further south, we're talking about better chances for some showers and cooler temperatures Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend. It looks like eventually towards the weekend, that boundary will, it just looks inevitable that it will drop on down, which will increase the shower chances. We'll see how long that holds up, though. That's the forecast question of the week. Tonight, 53 degrees. Tomorrow, 76 degrees. And then, as mentioned, looks like we'll bring up the shower chances closer towards the weekend.